a Mountaineer we're working on. We got the roof off of here, and this decking is really soft. You can hear it. You can also see how much it's flexing just by walking over it. So we're going to take it up and put down some new decking on it. Put it all back together. You see how it sinks in like that. Some of that noise is the glue on the bottom of the shoe, but it's real thin, and like I said, you can tell as you walk on it how buoyant it is. Just real light. We're going to replace that. Alright, so we ripped up the roof. It's real thin, and we're just glued all this down, all this decking. Now we're going to screw it into place. Just got a couple more sheets to go. What we used on here is like we always use, radiant barrier sheathing. That aluminum will reflect the UV rays back up. I'm going to screw it down. You can see all the glue we got in there. Okay, we got the roof deck put down. Got our buffer strips on the edge to protect this metal coming around. The roofing will come all the way down the shoulder. As you're looking down the coach, it'll come all the way down the shoulder. And these buffer strips, we'll iron those out as we roll it. And right now we're just getting the glue on here. But we replaced the whole roof deck with a radiant barrier sheathing. We've got some more. This is going to protect it from the fiberglass on here, the main roof. It's just a different color. These are just scrap pieces that we have hanging around. Instead of throwing them out, we use them for in here. We'll get a little piece in here as well before we roll that out. Make sure everything's protected really well. We'll have to scrape down the side of this and clean it. That's where the termination bar goes. And so that's what we're doing here, is rolling out some adhesive. Once we get that all rolled out, good coat on there, we'll be rolling this out as soon as it gets tacky for us to do so. Alright, back at our Mountaineer. Here's that little piece we filled in there. Got that in there, got it all glued down, rolled out, got the curbs just mounted. What we're doing now is going to heat weld them all in, but they're all in place. This was a for an oven, is really what, or the stove, but they don't make these at this size, so we're just going to put in another refrigerator one, and it'll actually be better. It'll give it more ventilation on there. So that's what we're doing now, and right here we're just trying to get this all heat welded in, and we're pulling her together. This is our Mountaineer. We've got the roof deck on, air conditioning, everything's all welded in place. You can see how we do the antennas right there. We get that all fixed. This pylon doesn't match up on this side, and it never did. But the way they did the roof is they had a piece come here and around here, and there was that shoulder. So we tried to get it back the best we could. The only thing I don't like is that little burp. But it is what it is. I can't get this to all manipulate to fit in that pocket because it was oversized. This side was big enough where you could literally fit your fingers in there. So I think for what we got there, that little burp is not that bad of a deal. But everything's all set here. The other issue that we had was broken skylight lens. So this is a piece of Lexan plexiglass. You don't have to even worry about branches hitting the lid or anything on this. So we put that on there. Then what we did was tint it. Got it all tinted up. You can see we got our strips in here. That's where all the decking meets. Those are the buffer strips. So this is the gray, what this one is. And the other thing we did is we've got a lot of grays and charcoals, so we repainted these. We repaint these turn bars when they come in. If they're white, we repaint them white, clean them up. If they're black, these happen to be like a charcoal, so that's what we tried to match it the best we could. It looks pretty clean that way. I'm going to walk over here and show you this antenna. What's great about these antennas is, now if you ever have any issue with it, all you do is just take this nut off on all three of these. It's free. The whole unit is free. You can get it all squared away. And then right here, the wire is fed here, so there's no leaks that way either. So those three nuts, take that, release it. If it is under warranty, bring to Winegard, they'll give you another. If you had to buy another one, reinstall it. You can have it done in about 30 minutes. Even if you had to bring it to an RV center. Now normally what they do is they take these, put them to the roof. Then they slather all that with caulking. So they got to dig all that up. And you risk damaging the roof membrane. This is a much better system. Plus we also have, right up underneath here, look at all that space. You're not going to get debris or anything all lodged up in there. It'll be able to flow and you can clean these out real well.